Everybody, this is Alessandra. I want to show you one of the feedback that I give to one of my students today, and it's basically about easy in, easy out, okay? Because it's working, still work in progress. It's working on this animation where the character smack to the wall, stumble here, and then it kind of, anticipate this movement here before passing down here the bar, right? And so one of the things that I always said is very important is the easy in, easy out, because at the moment that this movement here, he has no punch, he has no energy. Everything feels kind of floaty, okay? It's missing like punchiness and sharpness, okay? In fact, if I go and take a look at the graph editor here, guys, you'll notice that yeah, that the spacing here is very linear. If I go here on the rotation, which is how is this spine is reverse, right? It is very linear here. Same things here on the those three controller, right? If I go here, you'll notice that again spacing here it's very linear. If I remove this key here, basically nothing changed. It all means as a student, like as a person practicing animation, if this is happening, you're not doing your job correctly because you're just doing in between, not correctly, first of all, because the spacing is very flat and you're not even tweaking them. So we need to address this one because or else your animation is going to look very floaty, very bland, and not very interesting, basically, right? And so I just want to focus on this mod section, guys, just so we are clear on the same page. Not gonna focus today on anything else. And so the first things I want to do is to try very quickly to take only the upper body, right, and start to tidy up the spacing, all right? So let's assume this is the extreme poses that I want, okay, for the upper body. So I'm gonna press S here because there is a lot of key. And what I want to do is to maybe I think removing this key. Sorry, I'm gonna remove this one, or maybe no, let me go from here. Let me go from this moment here. So this is the moment where I want to be faster. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, remove these two key, right? I'm gonna make it sharper. Yeah, I was about to do the opposite, right? And same stuff here. And maybe boom. Maybe this one we can keep it. This one gonna remove it. Gonna remove it here, right? This is gonna push it closer, right? So basically I'm squeezing a couple of frames so here there is more easy in, right? And I'm gonna start to play. Hope it's not enough. Definitely not enough yet. So maybe this one can be even closer, right? And it's basically I'm start to test things. So see, it started to feel a little bit better. What about if I push it even more, right? Oh, okay. It needs to feel sharp. Basically, that's what I want. Boom. Right? Boom. Here. And then starts to come down. Okay. Obviously, there is some snappiness, stuff like that. See, the arms now are very floaty, right? Actually, for a moment, I could also hide the arms. Okay. So we focus only on this section here, right? And boom. See if I can go. Oh, what about if you want to do even more? See now he has that punchiness, all right? That's what we're looking for. And so at some point, what I need to do, I need to do the same stuff overall here. So maybe here, because I don't want to mess up the coming forward with the trajectory with the X and Z, I only want to work here, right? And maybe here, what I want to do is just to push it here. I'm not gonna worry about the leg stretching. It's something I can tweak later. Okay, so that's not something I'm worried about it. All right, but I just want to have a little bit more punchiness here, and maybe even here. Boom. Right. Boom. Two frame. Boom. Okay. Same things here. All right, it's gonna bend in this position. right? Coming down, maybe here. Okay, so again, maybe until here, it's gonna, see, working on a better easy in. Okay, then slowly I started to accelerate, and bam, here, he accelerate down here. Okay, then maybe here could have a little bit more here. See, we are working on. All right. Okay. So now it started to feel a little bit sharper. Okay. And I think it's okay if also for a moment it kind of stretch his legs and kind of walk on his tip. Okay. Can be fun. All right. If you really want to have some fun stuff, you could do this one. You could drag this one down, right? And boom, having this compression effect, right? These are other things you can have fun with when you do very nice polish, right? Bong. You know, the spine looks very like a spring, right? It could be fun when you watch it in motion. Another things I want to do here is to go here, right? Oops, I think I missed the one of the controllers, 1, 2, and 3, right? We go here. Yeah, and same stuff. You see, first of all, now that I shift the timing, right, is already changing it compared to what we did before, right? But at the same time, I want to make sure, you know, I don't, I clean up this as well, right? A lot of people, when they change the timing, they feel, oh, it's better, I'm not gonna do anything else. That's bad because you need to continue to work on the polish here, right? So here I want to see, let's see if this could be enough, right? Yeah, I think like this could be good. Another things I want to do if you want to have that extra polish is compression and right here, pushing down, holding it, boom. Here, push. This could be the extreme, right? Really stretch it. Okay. And see this one. Oops. And see, for some reason here it was stretching. It should not. It should start to, you know, go down and so on. All right. Don't see why this should be like this. Again, in general, this shows that, you know, person didn't really go and look at this carefully, right? But you see now it's a lot more punchy now, the animation. Okay. And again, when you move forward now, you want to do, I'm going to do just one quick example, guys, with one of the arm. And what is it? No, the other one here. Okay, see, now it's very stiff here, right? So what we can do, maybe drag it a little bit more down here, right? And maybe drop it a little bit so it continue to go up a little bit, right? So we don't want it too stiff, but not too loose, okay? Okay, let me hide also this object in the pole for a moment. Okay. And same stuff here. You wanna exaggerate maybe your shoulder, right? And this really push it up. Okay. And here you really wanna, boom. And obviously, guys, you're gonna go and clean up the things as usual into the graph editor, right? You're gonna continue to clean up here and go from there, right? But you notice how this gesture now is a lot more sharp, okay, and creates energy before it started to go down, right? And so those are the important things that you wanna make sure that you push when you do your animation, when you're going from a blocking plus to spline polish, and not just press the spline button, let things go. Also, because once you started to hold this pose, guys, a little bit more, you want to maybe start to improve, for example, here, the position of the hands, make it more dynamic. You want to make sure what, no, because right now I'm using this geometry, but when I'm going to switch to low here, right? And we're gonna go here with a full character, right? If you're holding now, if you're going into this position faster and holding it for like 6-7 frames, you want to make sure those hand poses are built better. Same for the facial. Facial wasn't done yet, but I'm just saying you need to take particularly care now of the facial and stuff like that, because you're gonna hold this pose. You make the transition sharper, hold this moment, so make sure this pose really look great and dynamic, and continue to fix it. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time. Ciao.